That said, let's get into this a little bit, shall we? Because rather than talking about a game where I'm not the most optimistic for how I'm going to enjoy it, I am still enjoying this, which means it's about to punch me in the balls because we left at a very important time in the season. We have 5 games left. We have a 1 game at hand lead on Tottenham. We have a 4-point lead on Arsenal. We win this game, we are pretty much guaranteed top 2. We're back on track. We're up to the next league. We won't get stuck here or having to go through the playoffs where we lost in the playoffs last year because of course we did. So this is a monstrously important game. Please win. We cliffhangered it. Please win. I'm begging you. Make it easy for us for once. Please win. Every time. Every time we could make it easy. Every time. We are now just 1 point clear of Arsenal. Each of us with 4 games left. My God. That is problematic. That is problematic. Oh, we take on Sutton. They have all of 29 points compared to our 100. Now is about the time we blow this, isn't it? They have a guy named Beautyman on their team. Remember when I said I was enjoying this game? We're 1 point up on Tottenham because they lost. 3 games to go. Spurs are going to win this. We're going to finish in second if we're lucky. Jesus. FA Cup semifinals against Norwich is next. Fair enough, Frank. I'll allow it. The boys are a little bit tired. To be honest, they've been playing like shit. We're gonna try to see if the second team can save the day. Actually, the first team might end up being good to go. Hello? Okay. How confident am I IRL? Arsenal versus Liverpool? Like a 2? Confident of what? Confident that Arsenal is gonna win? I'm very confident in that. Alright, that was a nice little glitch. That's happened before. There we go. Yeah, I'm about a 9 out of 10% confident that Liverpool aren't going to win. They need to instill that confidence again. I'd appreciate that. All right, the first team's going to be back in. However, let's take a look at the squad hub here, the stats. Florian has 1 goal, 5 assists in 15 games. That's pretty good. Jude has 9 goals, 15 assists. Fabinho has 6 goals, 3 assists. In terms of goals, Nunez 25, Jota 13. All right. I think it's officially time for us to try something else. Now is the time to try something else. Yeah, baseball, they've been terrible. Like, they are just very much burned out from falling short last year. As much of a shame as that is. We are going to go 3 at the back. It'll be Nunez and Jota up top. We'll have Diaz on the left. Actually, we're going to go Nunez and Salah up top. Jota behind. Trent on the right. Jude and Wirtz in the midfield. Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez. I have no confidence in this necessarily. But at this point, we have to try it. We'll have Jota as a center forward. Diaz can technically be a left wing. Wirtz can technically be a cam. Bellingham can be the midfielder. This is going to be a little bit wonky. But with that much attacking presence, damn it, it has to work. Man, Hendo's really starting to, not starting to fall off, but is really falling off. There we go. That is the deal. That is the deal. Darwin, do whatever you want. Mixed attack for you. All I know is you sons of bitches are pressing. You are pressing. You're going to run the false nine. You're also going to be aggressive. You two are going to stay forward. All right. All right. Will this new strategy work? We will debut it in the FA Cup semifinal against Norwich. We will sim this. Last year we had been playing these, but we're going to sim it. Like this is as an attacking formation as you can get. We only got one goal, but we're off to the FA Cup final. Thank God. Thank God. Reaver, what's going on, by the way, buddy? We've missed you the past couple nights. And it will be Manchester City in the FA Cup final. Of course it will be. We'll have to do the highlight playthrough on that one. God damn. $1 million for making it to the final. Mo, you're doing great. Don't worry about it. Right. I don't know if that three in the back formation. Gone to sleep early the past couple. What's up with that? What's up with that? Going to bed early. Who does that? Except busy people. How dare you be busy? Monk's been doing the same thing, in fairness, so it is what it is. Let's see. The youth squad report, we got nothing to worry about. Of course, Robertson wants to play. Honestly, that still didn't really generate us as many goals as I was hoping for. So let's try something else new. We will throw shit at the wall to see what sticks. And that will include... Did wake up at 2:30 or so last night, but I figured you guys were close to done. No, we were off like another 2 hours. But all good. Let's go with this bad boy. Robertson, Trent. Am I able to put Fabinho at center back? It's not perfect, but it'll do. We're going to go... We're going to go pretty aggressive with this. Maybe. Left wing, outright striker, right wing. We'll move Wirtz up a little bit so he can be considered a ram. Just the outright cam. Robertson is the left wing back. All right. Don't know if this will work, but again, we are having to try some different things. We are having to try some different things right now. We signed Wirtz in the January transfer window. And then Bellingham. Have you stick to the middle. Free roam it though. Robertson's going to head forward. Jorginho is no longer on the team. We sold him back to Chelsea. And Fabinho, we are okay with being more aggressive. Will this work as we try to snap this team out of this slump right at the end of the season, which is the same thing that happened last year? It's Reading at home. That's better. 2 goals for Mo, 1 for Luis Diaz. We'll take that. That's a slight positive. We got QPR coming up in the league as well. I can't believe if we just beat Arsenal, it was smooth sailing to the end of the year, and of course we didn't. Of course we didn't. Why would we have won that? Okay, we are currently behind Arsenal. We have to win this game to be 1 point up. If we lose here, we're boned. And we'll be in the playoffs again for the 2nd year in a row. We have to beat QPR. If we get stuck in this league for a 3rd season, I'm going to cry. Frickin' restart with AFC Richmond, for fuck's sake. QPR, they have 38 points this year. For the love of God, don't lose. Don't draw, just win. Thank you. Fabinho, Salah, Darwin Nunez, 3-1. As long as we win our final game of the season, right here, right now, against Plymouth, as Arsenal have jumped Tottenham. Oh my God. If we win this game, we win the league. If we win this game, we win the league. If we draw, as long as we don't lose, because if we draw, we'll be ahead of Tottenham on goal differential. We literally just can't lose. As long as we don't lose, we have escaped League One after stumbling last season. For the love of God, boys, just don't lose. We can clinch the title. This match is like a final. Devs, what's up? Staying for the Ted Lasso references. I'm only like 5-6 episodes into it. It's one of the best things I've ever watched. It's unbelievable how good that show is. We scored 3 times against Plymouth earlier this season. Okay. We're going to do the slow sim for this one. And hopefully, if there's any thought of jumping in, it's to watch a trophy presentation and not to try and save the day. I haven't seen Ted Lasso yet, but y'all talking about a trade. TK, it lives up to the hype, man. It lives up to the hype. It really does. You know, what's funny is the other day we were talking about, like, shows that I've been hesitant to get into because Game of Thrones ruined the idea of watching popular stuff for me, at least until it's over. This year, oh my God. This year it's changed a little bit. Stranger Things, oh my God, Darwin! Fuck yeah. This year changed for me with Stranger Things, which is at least top 2 show for me all time at this point. Hopefully they don't botch the ending. I'd be very upset. Darwin! Florian Wirtz! Let's go. Awesome. Ted Lasso up there as well as like the show to be like, I should have started watching this sooner. It's so good. It is funny as all hell. It is incredibly wholesome. Let's fucking go. Yes. Thank God. We're not going to get stuck in League One again. We're going back to the championship. Thank God. Just absolutely shredding Plymouth Argyle. Yeah, Ted Lasso's amazing. You can watch the first episode, non-sponsor. You can watch the first episode for free on Apple Plus. And then from there, you got to pay. It's like $5 a month or whatever. So literally just pay $5, watch all of Ted Lasso, then cancel the subscription. You know? Actually, I think that I'm on a week free trial, which is ridiculous. What time is clubs tonight? Depends on when people are around. But given that I started early, we could switch over, you know, around the 12-1 time. Definitely not as late as 2. We are up 3-0 at halftime. We are about to win the championship. The League One title. Tier 3. We are moving up to tier number 2. Win-loss math for the Calgary Wranglers uni. I get what they're going for with like the old school Calgary style. I like the white jersey more than the red one though, to be honest. What does ATK mean? Attack and right? Yes. Yeah, ATK would be attack. This is beautiful. Oh my god, another one? Another one! Mo Salah hits 5. For the first time, this team doesn't poop themselves. Yes. But yeah, those Wranglers unis are very similar to the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Like, they're good, but they're not great for me. At least with the initial preview. On ice, that might change. On ice, it might be like, oh my god, these are the best, best jerseys I've ever seen. 5-0 Liverpool on the road. They might not be done. They might not be done. Look at the movement. Ah, it was nearly 6. We'll be jumping in soon. We have a trophy presentation to watch. Plymouth Argyle trying to get on the board. And with that, we'll jump in. And for those that haven't seen it, the switch is instantaneous. Welcome to the next gen. The fact that it immediately dumps you into the game is beautiful.
Close to full time. No two ways about it, Stuart. Liverpool bossing this one.
Well, what can you say?
Absolutely dominated it.
Absolutely brilliant. They've played with
We stumbled last year and really blew it in terms of our chance to make it up to the championship, to be in line with Manchester City.
Putting his body on the line. It should be. He'll be delighted.
And Chelsea, who are both going to the Premier League as fast as they can.
Just 1 minute of stoppage.
But we're champions again, baby.
And the referee has blown for full time.
Oh, thank God.
The champions have been crowned.
Oh, thank God.
You've been the best team, and
It looked like we might end up in the playoffs again. But we're going to jump Arsenal and Spurs on the last day of the season to win the title. And I believe put Tottenham into the playoffs for the second year in a row. Again, they lost to Watford last year like we did.
Yeah, you can see what it means.
It could mean a third season in this tier for Tottenham. But we, along with Arsenal, are going up to the championship, the second tier.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young...
I don't know how much the team's going to change by the time we get to the Premier League, but we're close.
You want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
We had to throw some wonky formations out there, too. We really have to figure out just what we want our team to look like.
And now for the trophy.
Virgil van Dijk.
The cup winners.
He was pretty good, though. In general, the team was better against the Rangers.
Well, you can just
Unfortunately, it appears as though the cutscenes have audio issues when you load into it, instead of just outright play it. Lesson learned. But we are also on the road.
With the smooth. And now they savor the moment.
Oh, thank God.
Some of these players, it will be the pinnacle of their careers. They just have
Thank
to
God, thank God.
and realize what they've achieved.
We didn't blow it.
It doesn't come much better than this, does it? And just
Only last season did we choke. We're not choking 2 years in a row. Oh, thank God.
Between players and fans.
I really did think we were going to have to go to the playoffs again. And we could still win the FA Cup. We play Manchester City very, very soon.
And enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the...
Beautiful. Beautiful. That is another Championship in the books. Both times we've been promoted, we've done it by winning the league, which is not an easy thing to do, but officially. League One finishes like this. Liverpool and Arsenal going up. Spurs will play Wolves. Newcastle will play Manchester United in the playoffs to determine who that third team will be that joins us. So Sheffield, Norwich, Swansea, all stuck relegated back down to League Two, the fourth tier. Sutton, Morecambe, QPR, and Coventry. I mean, up to 18th, it was a one-win difference. Sunderland barely held on. We'll do a full recap of what everything looked like, but before that, we have one more game this season. The FA Cup final, where Jota will be our striker. Nunez will start on the bench. And we're going to move up Fabinho and put Joe Gomez in at center back. Endo Mills. Good to see you, buddy. How the heck are you? Let's have Fabinho stay back while attacking. Allowed the free roam. Cover the wing. Japanese qualifying is at midnight. Yeah, the race is at like 1 o'clock. Shit's crazy. All right, Hendo. You are really starting to decline fast, my friend. I'm going to pick Harvey over Fabio. That is the team. That is the team that we will go to war with. We have accomplished one of our major objectives for the season. In terms of winning the league, can we now win the FA Cup? That is the question. And we will play the highlights for the first time. They still have Haaland, De Bruyne, Kevin De Bruyne. My God, Rodri's there. This could be something. This could be something. Thoughts on the F1 signings. I kind of like that Alpine's going to have an all-French team. I like that. I think it's a good move for Pierre, too. As a Pierre Gasly fan.
A warm welcome to Wembley. This is Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson. And we're approaching kickoff time in what promises to
Of course, it comes down to Liverpool and City. Of course it does.
Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, as a youngster growing up, this was
French
the day
one.
that every young footballer
Aha.
playing in the FA Cup final.
We beat Chelsea and West Brom, Norwich to get here.
It still brings a tingle to my spine, and I'm really looking forward to this one.
Of course. That's a slow pace for him.
It was a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland.
I did, yeah. I like that Nick de Vries getting a chance, too. He was great in the race he got to actually compete in this year.
Prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, 3 goals in the last 3 games. He's in great form at the moment, and he's playing with confidence as well. Every chance he could have.
The FA Cup.
Today.
Oh, goal per game, no big deal. And again, for him, that's a pretty slow pace compared to his IRL efforts. It's ridiculous.
City lineup. Ederson between the posts. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield.
Jack Grealish on the bench.
Attack today should be Erling Haaland.
Oh, boy.
Liverpool will line up. Alisson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Andrew.
Will this 5 at the back formation be the key?
Leading the line today is Diogo Jota.
We tried a lot of different setups throughout this season. Can we win?
And now they get the ball rolling.
We got 1 trophy. Can we win another? It gives us the first attack. Promising.
Now options are plenty. Mo Salah. Can they forge ahead?
And Jota gets out muscled. Couldn't get the turn. Another chance early, though. Seems like they're being defensive.
Mo Salah.
And Jota's not having a great game so far in terms of actually possessing the ball. There it is. Yep. Well, we knew he was going to score. Fortunately, big part of that was the player switching that kind of got me. That is unfortunate. We knew we'd have to score at least one, so. Jesus Christ, they get a foot on everything. My God. Can't complain about a lack of chances, but they're able to successfully defend just about everything. Buck, thank you for the 22. I will read what is attached to that here in a minute. Trent. Fuck. Yeah, Buck, it's all good. I hope the new job's going well, though. It's all good. Get it.
And over comes the corner.
Oh, Allison, that's abysmal. And we are going to fall short for the FA Cup. Allison needs to get there and make that save. He really does. Yep, you should be disappointed in yourself, sir. You should be. Oh, man.
Opportunity. Real chance.
Allison, you got to make a save, buddy. Holy shit. You got to stop something. All right. Again, that was a case where I get a foot on the ball and it doesn't stop the opportunity for them. But if they get a foot on the ball, bam, opportunity stopped cold. Just not our game. Just not our game. So we'll at least go up to the championship and no FA Cup for us. I was hoping to not get embarrassed by City, but here we are.
It's there for him. That is a tackle and a half. And there goes the final.
That's it. It gave us no attacking opportunities in the entirety of the second half.
Good for you.
City win the FA Cup. It didn't give us a single attacking opportunity, I believe, in that second half.
Well, just look at those scenes down there.
But Allison sure did let in 2 goals that he needed to stop. I'm going to be a poor sport and not watch that celebration because, honestly, that's pretty frustrating. They played like trash, so did I. At the same time, I couldn't get anybody to properly control the damn ball. It's kind of an issue in the attack when you can't have your players control the ball. But we have at least accomplished some of our goals for the season, not all of them. We do still have high confidence, though. So we do still need to sign one more player, as per the goal. Signed a veteran, 5 road games without a defeat. We did not win the FA Cup, but we will, of course, and have won the league. Finish the season with at least $5 million unspent. We have $84 million still. So we got to sign one more player here in a minute. It is just a shame about the FA Cup. Did I see the trade that just happened? I did, involving Vancouver and Chicago. I did indeed. So with that, let's take a look at what happened. Again, we won the league. We already knew that. We know what just happened with the FA Cup. Don't want to talk about it. City also won the Carabao Cup. And the Papa John's trophy went to Southampton over Brighton. Good for Southampton. That's the first trophy in a long time. The League One playoffs. Well, we already know the 4 teams. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but the Europa Conference League. Okay, so the final hasn't been played yet. We'll sim a little bit longer then. I figured the finals had already been played. We'll drift into June. We will drift into June. Dick Wood's contract is expiring, which is fine. He was our
good for
signing.
you.
Christian and Playboy, thank you for coming back as well. It's good to see you for like the third day in a row. Nuge isn't here yet, but he will be. I know we can't wait to hear from you. All right. Has everything been decided? Playoff Phillies are fun. That Cardinals collapse was fucking awful. My God. Pauk beat Cagliari in the Conference League final. The Europa League final. Sociedad over Copenhagen. Damn, our young left back that we sent out to Copenhagen almost won some silverware in his first season. The Champions League. PSG over Shakhtar Donetsk. PSG win the Champions League. In the League One playoffs, Spurs over Wolves, 5-3 on aggregate. United over Newcastle. Will it be Spurs making their way up with us, or will they get stuck while Manchester United joins us and Arsenal in the championship? We will find out. As well, what's gone down in other leagues? Let's go ahead and stop simulation. Do we have confirmation? The league are signing to. Tottenham survive 4-3 on penalties. Tottenham up to the championship. Manchester United get held back in League One. So it is Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool on their way to the championship. Thank God. Thank God. Let's see. League Two on their way up. Aston Villa, Brentford, Southampton, and then either Leeds, Brighton, West Ham, or Everton will make their way up to League One. The worst team in England right now, Grimsby. Just 18 points. In the championship, on their way down, Accrington, Wimbledon, and Crawley Town. So they'll be replaced by, again, ourselves and the two London teams. On their way up to the Premier League, Manchester City and Watford. So Chelsea, Charlton Athletic, Sheffield Wednesday, Shrewsbury will play in the playoffs. You would expect Chelsea to win that. But the fact that Watford finished ahead of Chelsea in the regular season is hilarious. And the Premier League won by West Brom. 3 points over Burnley and Mansfield Town. You're not going to see that again now that City is up there. Relegated Hartlepool, Gillingham, and Bradford City. But congrats to the likes of, Harrogate Town, Tranmere, Bolton, Salford City. They've managed to stick around through 3 seasons now. The second league, Toulouse, Montpellier, Lille, and Reims on their way up. The top league won by PSG. And no surprising drops on the way down. So, Prime, what we have done is we have inverted the leagues, as the title says. So the Premier League teams start down in Tier 4, got to work their way back up. Same thing in England, Germany, France, Italy, Spain. Teams, the leagues that you have multiple options for. In Germany, third tier, Gladbach and Frankfurt on their way up. Stuttgart will play a playoff series against Elversberg, as Freiburg and Dortmund, their second teams, are both going back down. On the way up, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen to the Bundesliga. Nuremberg will take on Essen, as Meppen and Zwickau are down. Winners in the Bundesliga this year, Borussia Dortmund. Shout out to Leipzig, finishing ahead of Bayern. In Italy, second tier, Juventus. Took them 3 seasons, but Juventus is finally on their way back to Serie A, along with Fiorentina. And then obviously you have a crap load of players of Fiorentina. You obviously have a crap load of teams, including Torino, which is what I was going to say, that are in the playoffs. Winner of the Serie A this year, Roma. Roma. On the way down, Como, Brescia, Palermo. Because again, people always ask, the Eredivisie once again goes to Ajax. The Portuguese League goes to Braga by 4 points over Benfica. And in Spain, second tier, Celta Vigo, Betis on their way up. Espanyol, Cadiz, Valencia, Valladolid in the playoffs. Winner of La Liga, Barcelona, 5 points over Real Madrid. On the way down, Lugo, Andorra, and Cartagena. So I want to shout out like Real Oviedo, hanging in there. 3 seasons now. Team like that hasn't been dropped back down. Good for them. Good for them. So we are pretty much ready to head into our 4th season. That's insane. 4 seasons. Not the hotels.